Hey there, once again, it's Bob the Teacher with another digital publishing lesson for you here at the Future of Ink. I'm excited to share a mind mapping video with you today, and it's all about creating a teleseminar project map. Now, you can, of course, use this for other types of digital publishing, but the example I'm going to use today is on creating a teleseminar series, telesummit, or audio-based program. So as you can see here, I've got my mind map set up, and this is using the FreeMind software. You can get the FreeMind software at discoverfreemind.com/software, or check the link below this video. But here's what's going to happen. I want you to break down your teleseminar project in the following areas: your goals for the project, the audience it will serve, what they're going to get out of it, the curriculum of your teleseminar, the timeline of getting it done, and who's going to do what. Now, as you start with your goals, what I want you to think about is what's in it for you. What's your big why that you're excited about as you complete this project? Is it more income? And if so, how much are you going to shoot for generating in 90 days or in a year? When it comes to your time, are you looking to reduce the amount of time that you have? Are you looking to be able to afford some vacation time because you use digital publishing effectively? Or are there other goals? Other goals might be some credibility in your marketplace or visibility because more people are going to hear your voice and see you on other websites. Be very clear about the goals you have for your project because you will run into obstacles and distractions and everything else, and these goals being clear will help you stay on track. Next up, you want to focus on your audience, and I want you to think about who your ideal audience member is going to be. Okay, what's the niche that you're serving? And I want you to ask yourself this very important question: who do I want to play with? Who do I want to play with? As you grow your business, you are in charge of the kinds of people that you want to work with. And the more you speak those people's language, the more likely they are to show up. So you're not just reacting to the marketplace. So take a look at the demographics of your ideal client, your ideal audience member. Look at their age, their gender, look at their family background. You know, you might want to work with people who have kids or who don't have kids. And in those cases that they do have kids, are they children, teenagers, toddlers, adult children who are out of the home? Are the people you're teaching or speaking to married or not? If they have been married, were they divorced, or are they never married at all? You can also think about the ideal client's religion, their income, their employment status. Did they have a job? Or are they currently in a soul-sucking day job? Or are they an entrepreneur? Are they looking to grow? Are they satisfied? Or are they restless? And ultimately, I hope that your audience member is committed to some kind of transformation that you're going to be providing through the material of your digital publishing. Now, once you get clear about your audience, then you're going to want to focus on the benefits that your program is going to bring to them. And this is really about what's in it for them. Now, normally, this kind of what's in it for them is going to be in the form of a transformation, a before and after. You might also consider that as status quo, what's going on right now compared to their destination. And with your teleseminar project, I really want you to think about if they go through this training with you, if they listen to your session or multiple sessions, are they going to be able to do something better than ever before? And the success that they're going to have is due directly to their participation in your event or in the material that you've published online. And whatever that benefit is going to be, I want you to phrase it in the form of this huge, big benefit, and make sure it's in alignment with your own goals, with your core values, so that you can really speak passionately, both in the videos you might use to promote this event or in the sales page that you use to sell the finished product. Okay. The big picture here, though, for the benefits is that as you design your project, before you get into how many sessions, how long the sessions, who are your speakers, everything else, if you can get clear on what your big benefit's going to be, you're going to love how easily the rest of this is going to flow, which takes me to the curriculum. Now, when I'm talking about curriculum, I'm talking about the stuff that people usually start with when it comes to what their project is about. These are also called the deliverables, and this takes the form of several different things. For example, are you delivering coaching sessions for your teleseminar project, or are you using guest experts and you're interviewing them on their best strategies and tactics to transform your audience's lives? Perhaps you're doing an interview series and you need to determine if that series is weekly or monthly. Maybe you're actually going to do a telesummit where you have a bunch of guests in a short period of time. Maybe you want to make sure that you're speaking to folks in the form of a webinar instead of just in a teleseminar. And perhaps you're doing this in the form of a course, long term, maybe a 6-week course where you meet once a week for training and then once a week for Q&A calls. And also you want to consider in your teleseminar project what kind of byproducts are you going to produce. For example, the recordings, the transcripts, maybe even convert some of what you do into a podcast. So once you have your curriculum designed in your project map, then you can start looking at your timeline. And the big focus I want you to do with your timeline is to start with the end in mind. So let's say that your project is a course that you're going to do. So you've got 6 modules, and that's the curriculum. Okay, so we would put that into the map as its own thing. So modules will do modules, and then we'll do module 1, module 2, module 3, etc. Okay, so you get the point. You would add content to what those modules are. And in your timeline, what you would have instead is you'd have a benchmark of when those things are going to get done. So I'm recording this video in the middle of January 2013. So my timeline would include, for example, February 28th, and that would be the course is complete. Okay, so everything else is working backwards from there. So by February 21st, what do I need to have done? By February 14th, what do I need to have done? February 7th, January 31, etc. Okay, and for each one of these, I'm going to have specific types of action steps that need to get completed. Okay, so module 6 is live. Module 5 transcripts are loaded. Modules 1 through 4 are revised as needed. The sales letter for version 2 is complete. Let's say I want to run this course another time. You get the point. Okay, February 14th. So if all those things are going to be in place, then module 5 needs to be completed, and module 4 transcripts are loaded. Okay, now to keep this easy, I'm just going to copy these over to the other dates, and then I'm going to renumber so that I have it be an easier time. This is a little trick that I can teach you at some other point when it comes to how to use FreeMind more efficiently. But you get the idea. So the whole point of the timeline is to give you an actionable plan for the calendar ahead, where you can say this is what needs to get done by such and such a date. And if you need to make changes, of course, you can manipulate and drag and drop and move these things around. Okay, so the point here, as you go through this entire map, as you wind up with who does what, so that you know what you need to do and you know what other people can do to help you out. So you have your own actions. If you have team members, if you've got employees, go ahead and say what they're going to do. If you have a virtual assistant, list out what they're going to do. And the project outsourcing may be necessary for you, where you have a specific transcriptionist, you have a graphics person, you have a WordPress manager, and if you are using a project that involves a membership site, you've set that up, or you have someone on your team. So here's the big picture. Okay, you get very clear very quickly when you do a project map like this, and using software like mind mapping tool FreeMind, it allows you to get the big picture while also getting the nitty-gritty detail to make it happen. So once again, this is Bob the Teacher, and I look forward to seeing your digital publishing project completed, generating revenue for you, impacting people all over the globe. And I can't wait to hear your comments below to let me know how you're getting on with this training. Bye for now.